This podcast is brought to you by the Arete Media Podcast Pantheon.
Well, Justin, it is a fine evening with all of these fine digital people. It's fine.
It's fine. It's better than fine, Jake.
It's totally fine.
It's quality. It is the 2025 Arties.
And not to confuse everyone, like we said in the outset, we know it's 2026, but these awards are for the year 2025 because
It's like
they've
an
already
Oscar
happened.
situation.
Yeah, it's an award show. You've been here before. You know what's up. That's why we're wearing ties and whatnot.
True. And
But
whatnot.
that bow tie is not fine. That bow tie is stupendous. But anyway,
Yeah.
Justin, I don't know why I pointed that way because you're over here, but it's like
Yes.
the first category.
The first category.
The first
What is the first category?
The first category for the 2025 Arete Media Podcast Pantheon Awards, affectionately known as the Artie Awards, is funniest podcast episode of the year.
Okay. And the nominees are Toon Talk 2.0, Virus Quest, Music Trivia, Partier Broadway World, Pocahontas, Does It Still Hold Up? Spur of the Moment, More Video Games, Arete Podcast, AI-generated podcasts, The Final Frontier, Space Drugs 2, Electric Spoogaloo, The Goosebumps Crew, The Roast of Tim Jacobus. And the winner is The Final Frontier, Space Drugs 2, Electric Spoogaloo.
Flowers expel spores to cover Spock. I love how they say expel.
That is one way to describe what happens, yeah.
What's the most sanitized word we can use because we all know what this looks like?
Pollination and seed dispersal.
Right.
Space Drugs 2. You gotta love the Final Frontier podcast, Justin. You really do. Those guys are pretty funny.
I mean, it's not just the quality of the writing, Jake. It's the quality of the editing. It's the quality of the pacing, the research that goes into it. Overall, I mean, I think it's one of our funnier shows.
I mean, not for nothing. Those guys are really funny.
Also, I mean,
Not to
those
mention
hosts,
handsome.
I was just gonna say, two handsome guys, and the uniforms, screen accurate.
Funnily enough, a little birdie told me that actually those were the second round of uniforms because the first ones that were purchased from the official Star Trek store were not screen accurate.
I heard a similar thing from a similar birdie, Jake.
Yeah, you got to watch those red birdies, though. They have a
You gotta
tendency
watch
to
them.
explode. But the next category for this year's Artie Awards is Best Thumbnail of the Year. And the nominees are the Part of Your Broadway World podcast, Back to the Future Day Birthday Special, the Spur of the Moment podcast, Justin Loves the Rocky Movies, the Arete Podcast, Rachel from Valena, the Final Frontier, Back to the Future, the Average Intelligence Podcast, The Canadian Election, and the Goosebumps Crew. This episode is cursed. And the winner is the Average Intelligence Podcast, The Canadian Election. Justin, I'm not going to lie to you. I think it was the Canadians.
It was, I mean, I have to say, that was probably what made that thumbnail the most enticing.
Everything is, generally speaking, particularly with comedy, it's better with Canadians.
I can't disagree. As the one of two resident Canadians in the network, I cannot disagree with that. I don't think I'm legally allowed to.
Oh, Canada.
Ugh. Blame those guys.
Your home and native land.
Yeah.
But the next category, which this one, I'm not surprised, but this was a competitive field this year, in all seriousness, because we're wearing ties, so we have to be serious at some point.
Very highly serious.
But the next category is Best Guest of 2025, and the winner will shock no one. But this is not to take away from any of the other guests, because honestly, what's a good rogues gallery?
A heroes gallery.
A heroes gallery. Thank you. This is a real heroes gallery. But Justin,
Absolutely.
grace everyone with the nominees.
And the nominees are the Goosebumps Crew, Colin Fox, Average Intelligence Podcast, Lisa Ekman, The Final Frontier Podcast, Nancy Hargrave, Arete Podcast, Dr. Albert Bramante, Spur of the Moment Podcast, Briley W., Partier Broadway World Podcast, Bill Farmer. And the winner is Partier Broadway World Podcast, Bill Farmer.
And they'll say, I get to go down to Disneyland and have fun, and or rides, movies, toys, everything. We've done everything that Goofy could possibly be in for the last 38 years, and it's a lot of fun. Toys are kind of fun too. I'll see an old toy and it'll talk, and oh gosh, I don't even remember doing that. It was so long ago.
Jake, once Haley nailed Goofy, landed Goofy, there was a clear front runner, and there was really, let's be honest with ourselves here. Was it a contest?
Yeah, I believe the exact text message I sent to Haley was, "You win."
Just give the trophy to her right now, and really, we all knew that, and that's the beauty of the Artie Awards.
I'm not going to say it was a foregone conclusion, because let's not minimize Riley or Dr. Albert Bravante, or definitely cannot minimize Colin Fox from the Goosebumps Crew. That was a get. That was one heck of a get. But it just doesn't get better than Goofy. And not to mention, Bill Farmer might be the greatest human being I've ever come across. Not met him personally, but he is a wonderful person.
He just seemed like he was just a genuinely nice guy. And I a better receiver of Best Guest, I don't think. He seems like he will be gracious in victory when accepting his trophy.
And Mr. Farmer, your trophy is in the mail.
In the mail.
And the next category for the 2025 Artie Awards is Best New Podcast of 2025. And the nominees are Literature and Lingerie, Global Wear, the AI Analysis Podcast, Monk, and Spur of the Moment Conversations. And the winner is Spur of the Moment Conversations. What people do right now. But the next category of the 2025 Artie Awards is Best Podcast Episode of 2025. And this was another one.
Truly stacked.
Serious contenders.
Truly a stacked category this year. We had so many real front runners that this was anyone's game, really. It was tight. It was so tight.
It truly was. And it
could have been anybody. And the nominees are Spur of the Moment Podcast, 100th episode extravaganza, Partier Broadway World, Tony Bancroft on animating Disney and directing Mulan, Arete Podcast, every movie ranked, The Final Frontier, Cordrazine is a hell of a drug, Down the Middle, 2025 wrestling predictions, Toon Talk 2.0, Better Man, The Life of Robbie Williams, Classica Musica with Dr. Peter Zisa, guitarist Adam Levine, The Goosebumps Crew, The Curse Continues, Road to Stardom with David Firestone, Aubrey Wakeling, The Complete Guide to Happiness with Dr. Fantastic, Dr. Joe Bledsoe and Mama Nasira, Mump Episode 1, The Roots of Rock and Roll, Startup Core Podcast, IT Specialist Ignacio Lopez, The method audio lecture. Literature and lingerie. Nancy's Mysterious Letter 7. AI analysis. Average Intelligence Podcast Titanic Deep Dive episode. Average Intelligence Podcast. 5 compromises Trump can lead to be the best president ever. And the winner is The Final Frontier. Cordrazine is a hell of a drug.
McCoy's face?
Oh, that whole scene is so good. It's just so good. Everyone is on their A game.
You can't see it, but just thinking about it.
Oh, Kirk Shatner. Okay, everyone says Shatner's a bad actor, and they're wrong.
Not.
They're wrong because the look he gives when she dies is harrowing. It is harrowing.
And The Final Frontier with 2 victories this year.
Nailing it.
Gotta say, Final Frontier is a show that I personally, as the president and chief creative officer of the Arete Media Podcast Pantheon, is a show that I am obscenely proud of for multiple reasons.
It's the little podcast that could, in my opinion. It's using a well-known IP to succeed, but it's still, it's just the successes we've had over there will forever be mind-blowing to me. Some of our numbers are genuinely impressive.
Genuinely. And while Cordrazine is a hell of a drug, it is also a hell of an episode. And we invite you to check it out. We're going to take a really short break and tell you a little bit about how Arete Media can help you if you have an idea for a podcast.
Hey, so let's talk about that amazing idea you've got. You know, the one that's always in the back of your mind? Well, it absolutely deserves to be heard. Today, we're going to look at a network that's built to do just that, to amplify your voice and make that idea a reality.
Seriously, think about it for a second. What's that one thing you're passionate about? That one story that only you can tell? We all have that topic we could just talk about for hours on end, right? But there's a catch. That's the big question, isn't it? It's the hurdle that stops so many fantastic ideas cold. The how of it all can feel, well, super overwhelming and honestly a little intimidating. So what if you had a partner to help you get over that hurdle? Well, let's meet Arete Media. It's a podcast network, and its whole mission is to help creators like you launch and grow their shows. Think of them as your partner in crime, helping with the tough stuff so you can just focus on being creative. Now, anyone can say they'll help, right? But the real proof is in the community they've built. And you've got shows that dive into pop culture and revisit those childhood scares, like the Goosebumps crew, sitting right alongside shows that give you these sharp business insights, like Startup Cores with Salt, Arizona. And the list just keeps going. There are shows about self-improvement, deep dives into the magic of Broadway, even really academic explorations of classical music. It just goes to show you there's a space for every single kind of creator. It shows that no topic is too niche or, frankly, too bold. And this isn't just some static library of old shows. It's a living, breathing community. It's not just about making content, it's about celebrating it. For instance, they even host the annual Artie Awards to recognize the best shows on the network. And just to show you how active it is, here's the latest episode from the Average Intelligence Podcast, which just dropped. Seeing this really drives home that the network is constantly platforming its creators and their brand new work. So after seeing all of this, the question is pretty simple. You've got the idea. You've seen that there's a community waiting. Are you ready to take that step and finally share your voice?
And here's how you do it. The whole path from idea to launch is laid out for you right there. It's not just about podcasts. It's about the stories and the knowledge and the passion inside all of us. So, what's yours?
Justin, I do want to take a moment though, because a lot of really great things on the network happened this year, but one in particular that I believe deserves a very, very special recognition. And that goes to our friends at the Goosebumps Crew podcast, who, for those who don't know, attended their first convention ever this year as a podcast, as guests, as vendors, I guess you would call it. They were invited to participate, and they participated in panels, including R.L. Stein's panel, which I know is a dream come true for all of those guys. And I believe in my heart of hearts this deserves very special recognition. So, beginning with this year, we have created a new award that is simply an achievement award, but simply is not a good word to use because there may or may not be one every year, but any year where one of the podcasts does something that is just, for lack of a better phrase, a hell of an achievement, this award will be presented to them. And the first ever Arete Achievement Award goes to our friends, the Goosebumps crew, for their appearance at Curse City Con.
It was this fun piece that they did with Jack Black and Slappy had a rap in the middle, or a dance break or something in the middle of that, and that was so absurdly funny. But that gets mentioned a lot when people, I saw this thing.
Sadly, not on Spotify.
It's not on Spotify. I don't get residuals for that one, unfortunately.
Played that at the beginning of the movie, like.
Yes, I want some fan to edit it into a cut of the fan cut of the first movie. Of it goes into that credit sequence of the great Jacobus art, and then it just cuts to black, and then it, while everything else rolls, you get that stupid song.
So everyone, give a round up for those guys. They worked.
Congratulations.
They worked
Legit.
so hard.
Terribly envious of that. That's a goal that I think we all hope to achieve.
And one day we will. It's hard to really frame it because it feels like we've been doing this forever, but this is only the third year of awards.
This is true. Yeah, this is true.
So the third annual Artie Awards. It feels like we've been doing this much longer, but truth be told, we haven't. And not to minimize everyone, we are proud of everyone in the network. Everyone has grown. Everyone has upped their game. And I got nothing
we
but
all
nice to
grow.
say.
We grow more powerful as a network every week. I feel.
That is the logic. That is the logic of the network. But Justin, it is time for the big one.
The big kahuna. Kahunas?
Kahuna.
There we go.
Cojones, two very different things, but both can be big.
Both can be big, and one could probably have the other,
But not the other way around.
Only one way.
Could have the other, and we will let you decide. America, well, the rest of the world, really.
Really, we're an international organization,
an international company, which I would like to just briefly mention. If you have an idea for a podcast, like the ad spot earlier indicated, we can help you do it. And it doesn't matter where in the world you are. I would like to point out that The Method is a podcast that is done entirely in Spanish.
Mm-hmm.
So language is not a barrier. Geography is not. The only barrier you have is an internet connection. And in 2026, that's pretty much everywhere.
Yeah.
So if you have an idea for a podcast, click that second link in the description of this video. That sends an email directly to moi, and puedo ayudarte. I can help you.
We make it happen.
We make it happen.
Make it happen for you.
But Justin, it is time to announce the 2025 podcast of the year.
And the nominees are The Spur of the Moment, Partier Broadway World Podcast, the Arete Podcast, the Final Frontier Podcast, Down the Middle Podcast, Toon Talk 2.0, Classica Musica with Dr. Peter Zisa, The Goosebumps Crew, Road to Stardom with David Firestone, The Complete Guide to Happiness with Dr. Fantastic, Mump, Startup Core Podcast, The Method, Literature and Lingerie, AI Analysis Podcast, and the Average Intelligence Podcast. And the winner of the 2025 Podcast of the Year is the Part of Your Broadway World Podcast.
Congratulations, Part of Your Broadway World. I can say unequivocally, you deserve it.
Yeah, legit. Not only were the numbers in her favor, but I just mean we all just went. I mean, look, she beat us fair and square, Jake. She beat us fair and square. Could not
Most
be more fair and
definitely.
square.
Most definitely. But Haley had an amazing year. Not only did she have the voice of Goofy on her podcast, which would have been enough, she had a Disney animator and director. She had several people involved with stage. Many, many big gets this year. Plus, she had the Problems, who
I was just gonna say, not for nothing. We had some banger episodes.
I was gonna say, not for nothing. The Problems, I hear those guys are really funny.
Look, we we bring a certain how the French say, kind of thing to the proceedings.
All I'm gonna say is the Problems are so funny. They should host an award show sometime.
Why would they not? Those guys are charming. Peak improv skills. That's all I'm saying.
Geography be damned.
Right, geography, time zones be damned.
It's the same time technically. It's arbitrarily separated because of where the sun is and related. But anyway, it doesn't matter. And then just another shout out for the Part of Your Broadway World podcast. A lot of awesome organic moments, including but not limited to the discovery of the most problematic Pocahontas IP ever brought about, which you can watch in real time, the reactions. And I have to say, as the person who was skimming through it, it only gets worse.
It only gets more offensive. I'm gonna have to watch that one day.
For those of you who may be curious how offensive, I will leave you with simply Native American heaven.
It's funny every time you say it.
And no, that is not an exaggeration.
No, it is not. Choices were made, Jake.
By Italians.
By Italians and their animators.
Well, everyone, that is the 2025 Artie Awards. Thank you for watching. Thank you for voting. If you voted, be sure to be on the lookout next year, because every year it's the same. Voting opens in December and lasts all December long, and then the winners are announced in January's episode of the Arete Podcast, which you are watching right now, had you not put two and two together.
And it's going to be even bigger next year. Bigger guests, bigger numbers, bigger voting, everything. The network gets bigger every single year. Like I said, every channel. The spur of the moment. Their numbers have gone up. I would say exponentially this year. Only going up more. All the podcasts, we become more powerful every moment.
That we do. Well, everyone, thank you for watching, and good night. I almost said watch long and prosper.
Play us out, Johnny. There is no Johnny. It's royalty free.
Are they gonna cut? I feel like they should cut.
This is really awkward.
Yeah, now I know why they cut so quickly when they do this professionally, because just standing up here is it's kind of weird.
It is kind of weird. It is little.
What are we supposed to do? Are we supposed to pretend like we're talking to each other?
It's gonna, just banter, back and forth.
So, what do you do after this?
I gotta work on a podcast.
Oh.